Chugga 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 chugga. Hey, this is Sean from the Daily Worker Placement, and you're watching Dad vs. Daughter play Ticket to Ride.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Dad vs. Daughter. I'm Tim the Dad.
I'm Megan the Daughter.
And today we are playing the ultimate gateway game, Ticket to Ride. Now this came out in 2004, was the Spiel des Jahres winner, and I think everybody in the board gaming community thinks of this as the ultimate gateway game. It's very easy, it's very popular. You can even get this game at Target.
Yes.
That's how popular it is. So what we're going to do is we are going to play using the 1910 expansion. Basically what this expansion does is it adds some more route tickets. The cards are actually bigger, which is the real reason to get this, I think. Megan, show them the difference between the cards. So you can see this is what comes with the normal game, and this is what comes with the 1910 expansion. Their regular size cards are so much easier to use. The artwork's a little different on them. It's been updated a bit, but we really we enjoy using those a lot more than the little cards. The other things that are different with the 1910 expansion, there are a couple different ways to play. Plus it also adds a new bonus, which is the Globetrotter card. So whoever completes the most tickets is going to get a bonus 15 points. And it also still comes with the regular longest route, which is going to be 10 bonus points. There are also what they call the big city cards. Basically different variants that you can play. You can take certain ones out and you can just play with those. But the rule book that comes with the 1910 kind of explains how you can do that. We're just going to be basically playing with the normal Ticket to Ride rules. So let's talk about how do you play. Well, you'll notice at the top up there, we have different colored train cards. So on our turn, we're going to be able to either take one or two of those cards, or we can blind draw off the top of the deck. But we need different colored cards in order to claim routes, and that's how we're going to score points. So if you look at this from Denver to Kansas City, we just drove that.
Yep.
Basically, you need either 4 black cards, train cards, or 4 orange cards. Now, in a 2-player only game, you only get to choose one of these. You'll notice that there are double routes every so often, like between Kansas City and St. Louis, there's a double route, but you also see that between Kansas City and Oklahoma City, well, there are double routes as well, but those can be any color. These, you need specific colors, like from St. Louis to Pittsburgh, you need all green. Okay, Megan, do you want to tell them how you score points with the length of the trains?
Sure. So down at the bottom of the board, yeah, you can see that. You have a handy dandy cheat sheet that basically tells you how many points you get per train. So if your route is 3 train cars, you will get 4 points, and so on and so forth. 1 will equal 1 point, 2, 2, 3, 4. 4 cars equals 7, 5 equals 10, and 6 cars equals 15 points.
And if you look around the outside edge of the board, you'll notice that that is the scoring track. So as we are claiming routes, we are going to be moving our little markers all around the board. The other way that we're going to score points is by completing train tickets. Now those tickets show us basically our destinations. Megan, you want to show those?
So for this one, Los Angeles to New York, it would be 20 points, and it shows you the route you can take, or you can make your own with the ones on the board.
And that's a long route. The 20 points is pretty big.
And it's a big city.
Yeah, it's a big city. That's one of the things with the 1910 expansion. You'll notice they got kind of like this little different colors around the cities. That just shows that those are the big cities. So that's a variant that you can play with.
And then here's like a normal one. It's 8 points, and it's Sault
Ste. Marie.
Sault Ste. Marie, I always say that wrong, to Oklahoma City. And that's just a normal route.
So we've got 45 trains that we are going to be putting down. The end of game trigger is going to be when some player gets down to only 2, 1, or no cars left. And then the other person is going to get a chance to play one last time. And then you are going to add up the points on your tickets and find out who won. Also figure out who got the longest route and who actually claimed the most tickets, and you'll get those bonus points as well. Okay, in addition to the different colored train cards that you see, there's also a wild card. That is basically a locomotive there, and you're going to be able to use that to represent any color. So in this case, where I would need 4 red to get from El Paso to Dallas, say if I had 3 red and a wild card, that would work for me to claim that. Now, if there is a wild card that is up here, you're only going to be able to take, and you want to take the wild card, you can only take 1 card. If you do a blind draw off the top of the deck and it's a wild card, you don't have to tell anybody, you can draw another card. That's all in the rules. We each start with 4 train cards in our hand and 3 tickets. Now, we can look at the tickets and decide which ones we want to keep. We can keep all 3 if we want. We can keep 2 if we want. We have to at least keep 1. So the ones that we don't keep go into the bottom of the ticket stack. Now, at any time during our turn, basically what we can do is we can either take train cards, we can claim a route, which means we're going to put trains on the board, or we can get new tickets. And if we take new tickets, we draw 3 cards from the ticket stack. We look, and just like at the beginning, we have to at least keep 1. We can keep all of them we want, but the ones we don't keep go on the bottom of the deck. All right, so Megan, let's get to playing.
Okay.
All right, so we've selected our tickets. The rules say that the player who has the most travel experience gets to go first.
That would be me.
I don't think it will be you. I think that would be me, but
Age doesn't matter. I'm the better traveler.
you were a good traveler.
See.
Ever since you were actually even less than a year
Yeah.
old, you were an excellent traveler.
See.
So in that case, I'm going to let you go first.
Thank you.
There is no hand limit, so you can have as many cards in your hand
It might
that
get
you
a little
want.
messy, but you might want to, keep that clean. The first 2 I'm going to play are these 2 yellow trains, and I'm going to go New Orleans to Houston.
You're already claiming routes.
Yep.
Okay, so you get 2 points.
Yes, please.
Okay, so let's just grab that and refill, and I'll take that other orange.
Okay. 1, please. Houston to Dallas.
I'm still going to draw some more trains. I'll take 1 off the top.
Okay. See, I'll take 1 off the top, and I'll take another off the top.
Well, let's go ahead and take this red, and I'll take 1 off the top.
I'm going to take this green, and I'll take the blue as well.
And if we ever get 3 wild ones that come up there, then we dismiss all those cards and draw 5 new ones. Okay, well, I'm going to keep drawing off the top here.
You open for a wild there?
Hoping for something.
Hoping for something. I'll take another 2, please. Start
Jeez.
getting these points going. Dallas to Oklahoma City.
Well, you're kind of worrying me, kid.
Why?
Because you're just playing left and right.
Well,
So I'm going to go
that happens.
ahead. I'm going to play 2 of my own.
where are you going?
I'm going to claim between Oklahoma and Little Rock.
That's cool. I don't want there. I want Oklahoma to Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Been there enough.
Kansas City, here I come.
There we go.
Wow. Not liking these cards.
Well,
Not really.
you have the option of drawing from the top.
I know, and I'm not getting good cards.
1, please.
So 2 for me, and right here.
You're a butt. Hope you realize that. Okay, let's draw off the top here and see what I can get now. You've messed up my plan, buddy.
It happens.
I don't like it. My train was going there just fine. You didn't have to butt in.
Yeah, well, sorry. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's take 2, and we're going to go from Chicago to Kansas City.
Okay. I'm going to draw off the top here 2 cards. was a good draw.
Let's go ahead and we're going to claim 2 more. We're going to claim St. Louis to Little Rock.
Little Rock. Take 2 more off the top there.
Well, I think I'll draw off the top there. I'll draw another one.
Gonna draw 2 more off the top too, because I don't need pink or yellow right now.
Well, you know what?
You gotta shuffle those.
No, I'm going to draw tickets just
Okay.
because I don't like
You don't like what you're
my
doing?
options. And here's the thing about the tickets. When you don't complete tickets at the end of the game, you lose the points that are
Yes.
listed on there. You don't get them.
So you want to make sure you get those knocked out pretty easily.
Yeah. Wow. This is horrible.
Yeah.
And I mean really, really bad. Oh.
That kind of makes me feel better, but you know. Let's see. I'm gonna take 2 more train tickets off the top.
Those are just train cards.
Just train ticket, train cards, whatever. I have some pretty good draws though lately. How many wild cards are there in the deck? Is that a thing on the components?
I don't know.
I'm starting to wonder.
It probably is. Wow. This. I am so dead this game already. I am so...
We still have a lot of trains left.
Yeah, I know. Oh,
We're both
man.
tied at 8 right now. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. You know
Anything
what?
can happen. But
I'm gonna
I
take
already
that
have a route complete.
pink.
Keep that in mind.
I'll take this other pink. And you don't have to tell people that.
But I'm letting you know, and I'm letting our viewers know
Yeah.
that I'm already kicking your butt.
Well, that does happen a lot in
I'll
this
take
game.
this card and that card from the top.
All right, I'm going to claim another route.
Route? I call them routes.
Routes. I'm going to take Dallas to Little Rock.
Do you call it? Well, you do say Route 66, but I call them routes. It's kind of weird.
Get your kicks on Route 66.
We've been down that road.
We've been on a lot of
Take
Route
that
66.
one. And what else do I want? I'll take one from the top.
Well, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take that Colt car, and you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take that car as well.
I've literally drawn all of these. Oh my god.
Holy cow. No wonder I'm going to get my butt kicked.
3 wilds, man. I'm doing
I will
good.
point out, a majority of the time, Megan does beat me at this game.
Yes, I do. I'll take another one off the top. And I'll take another one off the top.
Is that why you're asking how many wild cards they have?
Yes, because I have a lot in my
Yeah,
hand.
you're killing me, kid.
I'm really curious
Okay.
what that number is.
So there's 3. So I'm going to take Chicago to Duluth.
14.
And you got half of them in your hand, I'm sure.
There are 12 of each color and then 14 locomotives.
And this game does play fairly fast, too. I mean-
Even with multiple players.
All right, Megan, your turn.
Because I've played it with 3 players before. And it goes pretty quickly.
Yeah, this is one game we actually did get your mother to play.
Ew. You just like blocked me, dude. Completely. My gosh.
Well, you can still get from
I'll just
Omaha
take
to Chicago,
2 from the top.
you know.
Yeah, but that wasn't really my plan.
Not your plan.
No, not really. You kind of threw off my groove.
You're throwing off the Emperor's groove.
You know, you can't do that.
Yeah, that didn't help.
Oh, man.
We're all in the heartland here, which is unusual because
Midwest.
usually we're on opposite
Top.
coasts.
Yeah, that is true. We normally don't have that much conflict until near the end, and we're like, oh crap, you blocked me completely.
Where is that one train going?
Did you forget?
Oh, yeah.
I know where I'm going. I probably need to get more tickets.
Um,
So I can see if I can
well, tickets will
branch
give
out.
you the options.
Yeah, because I'm kind of standstill right now, kind of, and I've got a handful of cards. Yep, I'm going to take tickets and see what I can do from
Okay.
there, so I've got that.
So while you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to claim Pittsburgh to New York. Move me up 2.
Let's do that. Okay, I'll take 2 and I'll put 1 back. So there's that, and then I want to go about doing that.
I will point out that this is a huge stack of
It
tickets.
is really a lot of tickets.
And you know what? If you get Ticket to Ride, I really think you should get the 1910 expansion. It's cheap. It's like, I don't know, anywhere from $10 to $15 usually. But it's so much better to play with the bigger cards and have more options.
4, please. Denver to Kansas City.
It's actually 7 points, right?
Well, 4 trains.
Yeah.
So, however you want to calculate that.
Yeah, when we were driving Denver to Kansas City, that was ice.
Ice, ice, baby.
Yeah, that was not fun. Oh, it's your turn, right?
I just
you
placed
did
train.
tickets and then you played trains.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's my turn.
I was a turn behind.
So yeah, so
You're good.
Take that.
It's your turn.
And I'll draw one off.
2 trains. Kansas City to St. Louis.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and there's 3, and I'm gonna claim Pittsburgh to Chicago, the Windy City. And 3 is gonna get me 4 points.
2, St. Louis to Nashville.
Well, let's draw some cards.
Okay. Nashville to Atlanta for 1.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take that yellow. Oh, too bad I can't take that wild one.
Haha, you can't.
That's the first wild that's hit the board, though, isn't it?
Yeah, because I've been
You've
drawing
been
them all.
drawn.
Oh, do I want to take that or do I want to let you have it? Because I think I want cards more than that. Yeah, let's take a pink and another pink. There we go.
I am going to take that wild card.
Go for it. Might as well. 2, please. Atlanta to Raleigh.
All right, I'm going to claim, there's 5. I'm going to claim Duluth to Winnipeg.
Winnipeg, Manitoba. I don't know what hockey team plays there, though. I probably should.
Winnipeg?
The Jets.
Yep.
Oh, right.
So
Nice.
5 is 10 points, is that right?
Yep, 5 is 10.
So put me up to there.
I'm smartable, man. I knew that. Woohoo. Brownie points. Raleigh to Washington. 2 more, please. Thank you.
You may get me on the number of tickets. You know what? I am going to draw tickets.
Draw tickets? I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw 2 trains off the top here. So your turn once you pick your tickets.
Just going to keep that one. Man,
Okay.
I'm not getting the tickets that I like.
You,
That's for sure.
we normally always end up with the same tickets too. I feel like we always end up with the same routes each game. So I did a pretty good job shuffling them.
Yeah, something. Draw some train cards here.
I shuffled all of the decks, so that's probably why I got the wild cards. I didn't load the deck. Okay. 2, Washington to Pittsburgh. There we go.
Wow. I'm going to draw some more off the top here. Not getting the
Not
colors
what
I
you
want.
2 off the top for me. Ooh.
Jeez. The rich get richer.
I know.
Not like kicking a guy when he's down.
We're tied though, so it's okay. Now what, 26?
You know what? I'm going to take this one here. And doggone it. I'll take one off the top.
It's only 2 have hit. 3. Wow, that would have been a good draw if you could have got both.
I know,
those.
if I
That
would've
would've
drawn
been
both off the top.
Good. You never know though. You're like, you can't risk it. Oh, man. I'm gonna take 2 more off the top.
You know what? I'm going to take that wild card.
I don't blame you.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my
Another one comes
gosh.
up.
Wow. I'm gonna take 2 more off the top here. Now I'm not drawing them because they're hitting the table.
I am taking that one though. So.
I don't blame you. Don't blame you.
Gots to do what I gots to do, you know.
Mm-hmm. I'll take this green one. And I'll take that blue. Oh my gosh, I was about ready to drop the top too.
Well, you know what? I don't really want to, but there's really been no blue that's come up.
What are you doing?
So I'm gonna go from Winnipeg to Helena. And 4 gets me 7 points.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Once I think I have a plan, you totally go and just mess it up completely.
Well, I'm glad I could be of service.
Yeah, you should be. Well, let's reconfigure this mess now. I'm drawing from the top. Oh, I got colors I need at least.
Well, I'm going to take that pink and I'll go off top.
2, Washington to New York.
Well, now I'll take that wild one.
Yeah, I might as well. Two, New York to Boston. Boston.
I'm going to play 3, and I'm going to go from Helena to Salt Lake City. That's going to give me 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4.
2 more, Boston to Montreal, please.
Let's go ahead, and there's 3, and I'm going to go from Salt Lake City to Viva Las Vegas. That'll give me 4 more points. 1, 2,
With
3,
musical
4.
accompaniment. I'll take a green and let's take one off the top.
Okay. And I'll play those 2 whites, and I'm going to go from Las Vegas to Los Angeles.
Did I move you 2 more points when you, or 4?
I moved myself.
Okay, I want to make sure.
But I need to be moved 2 more.
I moved you 2. I want to
Oh, you
make sure
did?
that I did the
Okay.
Vegas.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's see. 3, Montreal to Toronto.
So,
4 points.
4. I got to draw some tickets.
Yeah. Happens.
You know what I like is when you draw a ticket for a route that you've already completed.
And you're
It's
just like, oh, check.
easy money.
While you do that, I'm going to play 2 more. Toronto to Sault Ste. Marie.
Man, I'm only getting like 1 ticket out of the 3 that I can reuse.
How many? You have 4 completed.
Let's see.
You got 3.
Here's the thing. I don't know that I can really complete these as well. Let's go ahead and let's take this yellow and take that yellow. Oh, 2 wild ones on the board.
Okay, I have 6. Sault Ste. Marie to Winnipeg, so that's
15 points.
15 points. That's going to put me in the lead there. And I am down to 5 cars.
Uh-oh. Well, let's just go ahead and take this wild one here.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a blue.
Did you need a blue?
I needed the blue earlier. I burned 3 wild cards.
You're just like, well, draw 2 off the top.
Alright. I'm going to take that
I got a
yellow.
blue.
And what else do I want? I'll take off the top.
And I'll take black. And I'll take this blue.
Okay. Alright, there is 6 yellows.
Wow.
I'm going to go from Helena to Seattle. That'll be 15 points, please. So, 1, 2,
That's a lot.
3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm down to 2, 4, 5 trains.
Mm-hmm. And take that wild there.
You know, and I'm going to take that wild.
And I'm going to play my last trains. There is 4 Omaha to Chicago.
Oh, you just killed me, kid.
I just needed to get some trains down, and that was the best option for me to get the most points. 1 train, so that triggers.
Just killed me, yeah. Well, there's 4 green.
It's not bad.
That literally sinks me. So now you get your final. If you got a 1 that you can claim somewhere.
There one route.
There's Vancouver, Seattle.
I'll do it. Whatever. Put it Vancouver.
Yeah, because that's what I needed. I needed that one stinking thing. So let's look at our tickets and we'll tally the score up and find out who wins the train trophy.
Choo choo.
Yeah. Once again, Megan beats me at Ticket to Ride.
Mm-hmm. So I had Winnipeg to Houston for 12, New York to Atlanta for 6, Denver to Pittsburgh 11, Omaha to New Orleans 8, and I had the longest, so I had the Trans-America Express for 10. As you can see, I looped around with like 30-some right there.
Yeah, I had...
You had close. I had like 30-some though.
Actually, I had a little bit more than I originally counted, but it's not as much as what
me.
you've got.
Yeah.
I had Helena to Los Angeles for 8 points.
Mm-hmm.
I had Winnipeg to Little Rock for 11. Dallas to New York for 11. Los Angeles to Chicago for 16.
Mm-hmm.
And then this killed me right here.
Yep.
Vancouver to Denver. Subtract 11. So if you look at our board here, actually you can't see very well. Megan, why don't you move the camera a little bit? Yeah, I was actually up to 111 points. And Megan was at 108. But I had to subtract 11, so that puts me down to 100.
And we both tied for as many tickets as completed, so we did not get the Globetrotter.
No. But, so as you can see, it's a very easy game.
Yes.
It actually plays fairly quickly. Like I said, get the 1910 expansion if you get this. This would make an excellent Christmas present for those of you that are, looking for something for the family. You're looking for an easy game that everybody can play. I mean, I know little kids, that are 6, 7,
they can play this.
Play it real easy. There's no text to read
Just
really on the
colors and
cards.
numbers.
Yeah, it's real easy.
It's at Target, which bonus points because I like Target.
It's at Target. Your local game store's got it. It's online.
And this was your Christmas present last year.
This was my
Christmas
Christmas
present. We busted it open
present.
and played it while we watched Doctor Who.
That is true. We did play this on Christmas Day last year. So we are going to keep rolling through the whole month of December because it is a Ticket to Ride month.
Woohoo!
We are going to be showcasing the brand new UK map expansion that also has Pennsylvania on it. We were fortunate enough to play that as a prototype at Gen Con this year.
That makes me so happy.
We also have Ticket to Ride Europe.
Yes.
And we have Ticket to Ride Nordic countries.
Ooh.
So we're going to that's going to be our Christmas show. So if you like Ticket to Ride or you want to find out how the other maps look or how there's a little differences on each of those games, stay with us and check it out. So we will catch you guys next time.
Bye. Like and follow us on Facebook to stay current on our show schedule, sneak peeks at future shows, and to interact with us.